Catherine Aragon here, and today I want to show you how to save time and effort formatting your blog posts. Blogging takes enough time and effort that you want to save time wherever you can, and the best place to start is to format your articles for the blog before you even start writing. Now I'm going to show you how to do that in both Word and Google Docs, and trust me when I say this matters. I'm an editor and I upload a lot of articles every month. And when I have to spend an hour reformatting articles before I even start editing, I get really grumpy. Don't make your editor grumpy. Learn to format your articles in advance so you become everyone's favorite writer. In Word, you'll find styles in the ribbon on the Home tab. It automatically formats your normal text for headers, titles, and more, so everything looks consistent. So this is a subhead, or H2, already formatted for the blog. And this is a subhead, which is formatted as an H3. Now what matters here isn't its appearance, but the code itself. But if you don't like how it looks, rather than editing every single subhead, just change it here. See, I'll pick one that you can see the difference there. Click OK, and now all my H3s have a different font, but the code stays the same. If you aren't using styles already, you need to. They're really handy because with one click, you can fix everything at once. Now in Google Docs, you have less control over how your styles look, but you do still have access to them. Just put your cursor on the line you want to format, then click the caret beside normal text. Choose Title, H2, or H3 just like we did in Word. As you can see, I've got all the subheads formatted as H2, so they're already formatted for the blog. See how easy that is? And no matter which word processor you're using, set subheads as H2, subheads as H3. H1 is reserved for a page's title, so you don't want to format any of the article as an H1. Okay, now we're ready for step 2. Remove extra space between paragraphs. Now, you need to set this up before you even start writing. In Word, I have my normal text set to do this by default. But in Google Docs, you need to set it for every new document. You may also need to reset it after you create a subhead, and that's because Google is still working on their word processing features. Google, come on. You gotta fix this. Here's how to set your line spacing in a Google Doc. Click on Format, Line Spacing, add space before paragraph. Now, when you hit Enter at the end of a paragraph, space will automatically be inserted between your paragraphs. So you don't have to hit Enter twice, just once. And that's perfect for uploading an article to the blog. In case you're wondering why we should care, it's because WordPress automatically puts that space in as well. If you put extra returns in your document, when you paste into WordPress, you'll end up with 2 spaces between paragraphs. That doesn't look professional or credible, so fix your formatting before you even write your article. Now, step 3, adding images and other media. Every editor will have their own preferences here. For me, I want everything embedded in the article so I can see what it's going to look like before I upload it. So embed your images and type your caption underneath it. Label the spot where a banner or insert might go. Paste in your embed code for a GIF or infographic, and paste in your YouTube video URL where you want it to go. The code will get pasted in with your text, but once you have it in the blog, you can easily transfer it to the text editor. Now, if you're an editor and you're worried about saving a lot of images so you can upload them at once, just save as a web page. Then choose the folder you want to save the document in. The view of the document will change to web layout, meaning you won't see margins anymore, and you can resize it just like a web page. But Word will also save a folder with all your images in it, so you don't have to manually save all the images. Having everything embedded makes it easier to see what the post will look like. But the biggest reason I do that now is because it saves tons of time uploading the document. From Word, I just copy and paste the entire thing. Then you only need to import the images and put them where they belong using your Word doc as a guide. See how nice this looks? But if you use Google Docs, you're in for a treat. The absolute easiest way to upload your document is with an app called Wordable.io. It syncs with your Google Docs, so all you have to do is find the article in your documents list, click Export to, and choose the blog, and you're done. Everything imports beautifully, including the images. So whether you write for another blog or your own blog, pay attention to the formatting. A professional layout makes you look more credible. And if you're working with an editor, I promise they'll love you for taking the time to format your article right. Best of luck, and let me know if you have any questions.
Catherine, I recall